Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Sri Mad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audārya Madhurya Gunaisha Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tvam Sirasa Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Sri Krishna Padavya Vradaika Vradi Chaitanya Leela Sarasaram Narayanam Tvam Satatam Prapadye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Dandavat pranam to everybody. Of all, let me offer millions of victims of
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Varga Nama Nishta Santan Koti Dandavat. All present past future Vaishnavas. Davat Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So today is actually Sunday, 30th. So tomorrow, 1st of July, is the disappearance of Srivasa Pandita. Then 2nd July is Yogini Ekadasi. Then 6th July is Jagannath Deva's Gundicha Mandir, cleansing. 7th is Rath Yatra. Then Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, Srila Shivananda Sen disappearance on Rath Yatra day. 11th is Era Panchami. Then 15th July is Jagannath Punar Yatra. 15th. So, 9 days. Then Guru Purnima, 21st July, and Chaturmasya begins. 21st July. And then Baladev Purnima, 19th August. Then 27th August is Sri Krishna Janmashtami. 11th September is Radhashtami. So Srivasa Pandit disappeared. Now Srivasa Pandit, amazing personality. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Saktikam. This is Swarup Damodar Goswami. Swarup Damodar. from his diary. So, Sri Krishna's the form of devotee, Bhakta Rupa, Bhakta Swarupa, personality, the incarnation, Bhakta Avatar, devotee, Bhakta, and then Bhakta Shakti, the energy, the strength of Bhakta Shakti. I pay obeisances to all these five personalities. Shaktiman Vastu, the Supreme Lord is Sarva Shaktiman. He, he shows up in these the five truths for his Leela. Vastu in the Vastu, Dvaita Bhava. There is a Dvaita. Difference, Dvaita, two is there. Even though it's one, still it has five Vaichitra. Amazing way it appears. Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Sri Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Sri Gadadhar, Sri Vasadi, all these five truths, there is no difference. But for the rasa swadan, for the tasting the rasa, this one, even though is one tattva, Leelamaya, Bhakta Rupa, Bhakta Swarupa, Bhakta Avatara, Bhakta Shakti, in these five different forms, he appeared. So in these five truths, Swayam Bhagavan Sri Nandanandan, yes, Sri Krishna, Bhakta Bhava, yes, Sri Krishna himself accepting the feeling of bhakta, devotee, has come in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Bhakta Rupa. Swayam Prakash Baladev, Sri Baladev, Bhakta Bhava, accepting feeling of bhakta, he has appeared as Nityananda Prabhu, Bhakta Swarupa. Mahavishnu, Bhakta Bhava, he is accepting that. Advaitacharya, he has come in the form of Advaitacharya, Bhakta Avatar. And these three are Vishnu Tattva. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita. Bhakta Shakti and Shuddha Bhakta. Vastu Tattva, Antargata. Tadashrita Abhinna Shakti Tattva. Bhakta Shakti, Abhinna Shakti Tattva. Non-different from Supreme Lord. But it is a energy, Shakti Tattva. Potency. Shakti. In Bhakta Shakti, in the potency of Bhakta Shakti, Sri Gadadhar, Swarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, they all come under that. Shuddha Bhakta, Shantar Dasya Adi, Rasa, Srivas Adi, Srivas and other Bhakta. So Srivas Pandit is still within Panchatattva. And all together it is like Achintya Beda Veda Tattva. I mean, Shakti Atam Veda. Shakti Veda. The potency and the possessor of potency, there is no difference. First, Srivas Pandit was in Srihatta. Then he came to Navadvip to give trunk to Gaura Lila. His father, Jaladhar Pandit, he was a Vedic Brahmana. They have 5 children. And Srivas or Srinivas is the second son. His eldest brother is Nalin Pandit. And the smallest was Ram Pandit. Sripati Pandit, Kanta Pandit, or Srinidhi Pandit. And this is the eldest brother, Nalin Pandit, elder brother. Daughter is Srimati Narayani. And then Narayani is Suputra, son, wonderful son, Vrindavan Das Thakur. So Chaitanya Bhagavat, he composed Chaitanya Bhagavat. And the husband of Narayani Devi was Vaikuntha Das Pandit. So, but when Vrindavan Das Thakur was in the mother's womb, his father, when he left his body. So after his husband left his body, Srimati Narayani came back to Srivas Pandit's place in Navadvip. See, Narad Muni has appeared in Gaur Leela Srivas Pandit. And Sri Narad's friend, Parvat Muni, he was the Srivas Pandit's younger brother, Ram Pandit. And Srivas Patni, Srimati Malini Devi, she is in Krishna Leela, who gave feeding Krishna, Dhatri. So Mahaprabhu always appears in these 4 places, is always there, Nitya, eternally appearing. One is in the Sachi's Mandir place, Sachi Mata. Another one is whenever Nityananda Prabhu is dancing. And wherever Srivas Pandit is doing Kirtan. The other one is Raghava Bhavan, house of Raghava. Very famous in cooking. So Nimai Pandit, when he was doing his pastimes like childhood education, Vidya Vilas. Mukunda Gadadhar, he used to Mukunda Gadadhar. They were arguing Tarka Vitarka. And they used to defeat them. And then again, it's amazing. He will defeat them and then again he will re-establish them. See, chamatkar, these, Nimai Pandit, unthinkable, he will defeat their argument. Again he will re-establish. a different way. So seeing is amazing talent and all that. The devotees used to feel, they used to become stunned, and then they say, if Nimai becomes Krishna Bhakta, oh, his education is so intelligent, it would have been successful, it would have been auspicious, successful. And then whenever Nimai, seeing the Srivas and all the Bhaktas, he used to pay them obeisances, Nimai. And then Srivas and all that used to bless him. You Krishna Bhakti, may you obtain Krishna Bhakti. you know, you know. So, they don't know, and but their desire is that he become a Krishna Bhakta. But they don't know that he is Krishna himself appearing as Mahaprabhu. So one day, Srivas Pandit, as soon as he saw Mahaprabhu on the road, he told him, no, people study for what? To attain Krishna Bhakti. You know, actually, every one of us, that's what it is. Entire creation is meant for becoming devotee. We are misusing it. We are not using it properly. That's why everybody is unhappy. No matter what profession you gain, it must lead to Krishna Bhakti. If not, dissatisfaction. That's why. So if after reading and studying, if you do not become Krishna Bhakta, what is the use of such a vidya, education? So without wasting your time, very quickly start doing Krishna bhajan. Who is telling? Srivas Pandit to Nimai Pandit. You know, please begin to do Krishna bhajan. So when Mahaprabhu heard this through his devotee, he became very pleased and he's telling, we are a devotee. By your mercy, sure, I will attain Krishna Bhakti. So this is amazing passion because by the power of Leela Shakti, Yogamaya, even though the devotees are naturally attracted towards him, but they could not understand the real, that is Supreme Lord. But they are attracted, but they could not figure it out. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back from Gaya, become immersed in this love of Krishna. So Sachimata is thinking in her mind, he has gone crazy. My son, Sachimata is telling, my son Nimai has gone Vayu Roga, disturbance in the Vayu, right? The five elements in the Ayurveda technique. Disturbance in the Vayu. She became very displeased. Srivas Pandit, when he went to Mahaprabhu's place, Mahaprabhu is asking him, Everybody is taking that I'm disturbed by this vayu, air element. But on the other hand, please tell me what has really happened to me. They are thinking I'm gone crazy. Vayu disturbance. Srivas Pandit actually laughing. He's telling, you have told me very good thing. Somaya je mat vai taha ami chai. Maha bhakti yog dekhi tomara sharire. Sri Krishna anugraha aila tomare. That's he is telling Srivas Pandit. The way you have obtained this disease, Vayu Roga, right? Disturbance in the Vayu element. That kind of disease, Roga, I also like it. I also want it. In your body, Mahabhakti Yoga. I'm seeing Mahabhakti Yoga, the characteristics. I'm seeing in your body. Looks like you have attained mercy of the Lord. Blessings of the Lord Krishna. At that time, Mahaprabhu howling, he hugged. He was Pandit. And he's telling, if you have also told me that, if you have also told what others are telling, that you have attained this disturbance in Vayu, that disease, then I would have gone to Ganga, I would myself, could have immersed in it. I give up, I, you know, in Ganga. If you have told me same thing. So, this is amazing pastime. So when Mahaprabhu and in the house of Srivas Pandit, they used to sing a very loud Sankirtan. And those Pakandi, like non-believers, they used to feel their sleep is getting disturbed. So, and they use different techniques, different way to bring, to make them feel uneasy or make them afraid. If the Muslim leader, Muslim king, hears our complaint, this, he will come and they will give you necessary punishment. Then, because Srivas Pandit Vaishnava is simple in heart, he became a little disturbed. Whatever the others say, he believes in it. He became very fearful, and he started glorifying Lord Nrsimhadev, started worshipping Nrsimhadev. Then Mahaprabhu, who can remove the sufferings of the devotees, seeing that Srivas Pandit is disturbed, he wanted to give protection, Abhay, and he came to his house, Srivas Pandit. And Srivas Pandit closed his door, and inside is praying to Nrsimhadev. Door was closed. Mahaprabhu, what he did, with his feet, he is pushing. and then he pushed and then opened the door. Then he's telling, he was, whom you are praying, to whom you are doing puja, worshipping, to whom you are worshipping, that is myself. I elevate these sadhus and then I will destroy these demons. Huh? You don't need to worry about anything. They're saying he sat in the Virasana and for Srivasa Pandita he showed Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadai. He showed his Ishvara Rupa. So, seeing this beautiful form, Srivasa Pandit, filled with so much love, he started doing stuti, glorifying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy with the glorification of Srivasa Pandit. And he showed this form to all the three, the ladies there and the children. Then Sriva's elder brother's daughter, Narayani, he gave her the Hare Krishna. Dano, Dano. Dano, Dano. ठीक है ना?
ठीक है सर महाराज जी।
अच्छा
हम कितने गोड़ियों मत इधर आए थे, इधर नीलमंगला में
हाँ
दर्शन करने के लिए तो आए थे।
अच्छा अच्छा
हम
ठीक है
भजन कुटीर से, वृंदावन भजन कुटीर वन महाराज जी का।
अच्छा अच्छा
उसके पास श्री बन।
अच्छा
अभी तो आचार्य हैं। अब क्लास ऑनलाइन क्लास चल रही है।
ऑनलाइन क्लास चल रहा है।
हाँ,
आप ऊपर अभी
दर्शन किए, दर्शन किए।
किया
हाँ किया, अभी
अग्निहोत्र हो गया?
हाँ?
अग्निहोत्र
हो रहा है।
हाँ आप देखिए हाँ
थोड़ा सा हम हाँ, ठीक है हमारे।
हाँ, हरे कृष्ण बहुत बाद में कुछ प्रश्न
पैर में रखते हैं क्या?
हाँ फिर
क्या होता है?
नहीं बहुत अच्छा लगता है और हम घुटे को सभी समय रखता हूँ।
कारण बॉडी का अंदर इफेक्ट करता है।
हो ये जरूर बहुत हम दवा भी बनाता है इसमें। हाँ अग्निहोत्र में बहुत 30-40 दवा बनाता है।
अग्निहोत्र से?
हाँ अग्निहोत्र भस्म से।
हाँ
जानकारी करते हैं। हाँ कोरोना को
तो बॉडी का सर्कुलेशन से कनेक्टिंग होता है।
हाँ हम इसमें बैठा भी हूँ ऐसा ही। देखिए
अच्छा इसके अंदर भी?
हाँ अंदर भी। हाँ हाँ बहुत है।
तो भारत जी अभी नीलमंगला मैं तो मेरा आगे रह सकता हूँ?
हाँ रह सकते हैं रह सकते।
मैं गिरधर गोपाल है सर,
ठीक है
तो लेकर रह सकता हूँ?
हाँ जरूर।
ठीक है मैडम, प्रैक्टिस के लिए मैं आया था।
हाँ जरूर
मतलब वो वित्र रहने में।
जरूर जरूर आइए।
ठीक।
हाँ अरे
जैसा होगा आइए।
हाँ जरूर जरूर आइए। हाँ
ठीक, धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। So the Sriva's brother's daughter, elder brother's daughter, Narayani, he made her accept, his, our sister. Yeah, blessed her. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made her to take Krishna's name. So, how Bhakta devotee is very dear to Bhagavan. Same way, Bhagavan is also is very dear. When there was a time for the meeting of Nityananda Prabhu with Gauranga Mahaprabhu, that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took all the devotees. Nandanacharya Bhavan. Nandanacharya Bhavan. Because Nityananda Prabhu was hiding there. And he sent, nobody could recognize him. He told Chaitanya, Mahashaya is come, go and look for him. Then he himself took all of the devotees in Nandanacharya and told Srivasa Pandit to utter one sloka, Bhagavatam. And he told Bahapiram Natavaravupuhu Karnayo Karnikaram Vibhadravasaha Kanaka Kapisham Vaijayantit Malam Randan Venu Adara Sudaya Purayan Gopa Vrunde Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirtihi. So, like that time, the most wonderful dancer, whatever, Sri Krishna, wearing peacock feather on both his ears, some yellow flower, like golden pitambar, then Vaijayanti Mala, then through his lips, his flute, he is filling that holes. And his feet having marks like Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. He is marked everywhere in Vrindavan. When he entered Vrindavan, all gopis is to glorify, doing his kirtan. So then, as soon as Nityananda Prabhu heard this, he became unconscious. All the 8 symptoms of love appeared on his body. So then, Vishwambar, Mahaprabhu, he took Nityananda and put him on his lap. And one day, when Mahaprabhu gave order to Nityananda Prabhu, please celebrate Vyasa Puja. Then Nityananda Prabhu, the way he wanted arrangement, he told certain how to arrange that. So, and it was done in the house of Srivasa Pandita. And the one day before Kirtan, Mahaprabhu he showed Baladev's, and then Advaitacharya is saying, Nada, Nada. And he showed the reason why he appeared. After that, Vyasa Puja, when they were celebrating Vyasa Puja, then when Nityananda Prabhu offered this mala, garland, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his offered it. That time Mahaprabhu he showed to Nityananda Prabhu Shadbhuja Rupa, Shadbhuja Rupa, meaning 600 form, 200 Krishna's form, 300 Mahaprabhu's taking sannyas command. And so then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave indication to do Sankirtan. After that, Mahaprabhu, he requested prasadam offered to after the program to Vyasa Puja. Then by his hand he distributed to everybody. Then everybody very happily accepted. That day he gave to servants of Srivasa also prasadam. And then Srivasa had so much faith in Nityananda. Mahaprabhu blessed him. There will not be any shortage of Lakshmi in his house. And then in his house, even cats and dogs, they will attain, in bhakti, achala, meaning immovable bhakti. According to the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every night they used to do kirtan. And Mahaprabhu, he was taking only his Parshada, eternal associate, doing Sankirtan. One time, Arivasa Titi, meaning Ekadasi Titi, when they were doing Kirtan, was then. So many things appearing on the body of Srivasa. Then Arivasare Arikirtan Vidan. Nritya Arambila Prabhu Jagatera Pran. Punyavanta Srivasa Angane Shubharam. Utila Kirtana Dwani Gopala Govinda. Harivo Rama Rama. Mahaprabhu, by the order of Mahaprabhu, Sankirtan. So, but the Pakandis, could not enter inside. But they were telling some, like bad words. They were criticizing Mahaprabhu. But the devotees never gave too much importance. They were immersed in the Kirtan. So how in the Rasa Krida time, the night was a very long night. But still, the gopis were feeling, oh, it's like a second. Same way Mahaprabhu, he was immersed in this Kirtan. the devotee did not know how the night ended. One day, Kirtan, after Kirtan, Mahaprabhu he took all saligram on his lap and he sat on the sitting place of Vishnu. Then he showed his prakash, tattva. When devotees gave, he accepted them. So same way, one day in the Srivasa of Mahaprabhu, they call Mahaprakash Leela. So, 7 prahara, almost 21 hours. So, Sat prahara. Aprakrita Swarupa, Vishnu Asana. He was sitting on the Vishnu Asana. When he gave instruction, they do Abhishek for Gaur Narayan, Rajeshwar. And he blessed all the devotees. And in the 21 hours, 7 prahara, Gaurasundar, he showed all the avatars, Vishnu avatars, all the avatars. One on devotee, one on avatar like that. So, both so many pastimes is Srivasa Pandita. I don't know. I try to cover up, One time, when Chandrasekhar Bhavan, when Mahaprabhu did a Rajalila drama, Rajalila. And in that drama, he took a part of Narad Muni. Advaitacharya Mahavidushat, like a joker. Haridas Vidushat. Haridas Thakur is like a joker. Advaitacharya is like a Mahavidushat. Mahaprabhu himself first appeared like Rukmani and then afterwards Adya Shakti. And then Nityananda Prabhu form of Yogamaya. Then after that Mahaprabhu took the form of Lakshmi Bhava. Lakshmi Bhava. And then he sat in the Simhasana. And in the form of Jagat Janani, mother of whole world, for every devotee he made them drink milk. I mean, so One time what happened, there were so many for whole 1 year. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing in Srivasa. But when Srivasangam's door was closed, whenever Sankirtan was going on, his door was closed. So many people were Bahirmukha. They were making jokes, criticizing Vaishnava. So one time, one Pakandi, among all the foremost, Gopal Chapal, one Brahmana. So, what he did was, out of enviousness, he brought some red flower, red chandan, the liquor, patra, all worshipping Devi on a leaf. And he brought that and he put it in front of Srivas house. When in the morning, when the doors were open, then Srivas, seeing it, he started laughing. Hey, see, every night, this is what I do. Worship Bhavani. Kali Devi. So now you understand, I'm also a Shakta. Shakta meaning one who worships Kali Devi. So I'm also Shakta. But all the elderly, learned people, seeing this they were concerned, they become very unhappy. And they brought one person who cleans, and it was all cleaned up and then put cow dung, water, cow urine, they cleaned it up. They made it purifying that place. And because it's a Vaishnava aparad, then Gopal Chapal was afflicted by the leprosy. When Mahaprabhu came to Ganga Ghat, Gopal Chapal, he approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asked for him, please, I'm suffering too much, please relieve me. Mahaprabhu became very angry and he said, oh, sinful person, you are hating devotees. I will not elevate you. For millions of lifetime, and I will make you be eaten by the worms. You made Srivas to like as if he is worshipping Bhavani. Then for unlimited time you have to suffer in the hell. Rauravana. But Mahaprabhu, after accepting sannyas, then one time he came from Nilachal, Jagannath Puri, to this place, Aparad Bhanjan, Pulya, Koladipa. That time, Gopal Chapal, he prayed at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Uh, uh, Then Mahaprabhu attained mercy on him, and then he instructed him, go to Srivasa Pandita and ask forgiveness. Then if you have offended a Vaishnava, then you have to go to him and ask forgiveness. So then ask Gopal Chapal fell at the lotus feet of Srivasa Pandita and asked forgiveness. Then he became free from offense. So, same way in Devanand Pandit. One time, Srivasa Pandit, he went there to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhaktara Srivas, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, he filled with so much love, started crying. But the students of Devanand, who are like a Pakadi, not well versed, they took Srivas and then put him outside. Then Srivas Devanand, Jai Jai, Gaur Harti ki Jai, Gaur Harti ki Jai, Gaur Harti ki Jai, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Mahaprabhu ki Jai Ho, Gaur Leela ki Jai Ho, Srivas Pandit ki Jai Ho, Srivas Angan ki Jai Ho, Nitai Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Like other day we were discussing Devanand Gaudiya Math, Devanand, right? In Krishna's Leela is Bhaguri Muni, Nanda Maharaj, Sabha Pandit. So it was an offense towards Srivas Devanand because he did not stop his students from offending, taking away Srivas. He did not know he was in the ball, crying, rolling around. They took him, put him outside. One must be so fortunate to see such a Vaishnava crying and rolling and tears coming in his eyes, and then here standing, shaking, all this, sweating, all that. Very fortunate, very, very fortunate. That is Srivas. But instead of that, they thought it was disturbance, they took him away. So he did not stop it. So he became Vaishnava Aparaj. But when he attained the mercy of Vakreshwar Pandit, like other day we were telling, then he understood the truth of Mahaprabhu. Then he felt bad that he has offended Srivas. And then Mahaprabhu later also he forgave him because he served his very dear devotee, Vakreshwar Pandit. So Gopal Chapal, Devanand, then like that many. One time, a brahmachari who is only on drinking milk, he was, He requested Shiva, please allow me to stay in your house. I want to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, no? Kirtan Vilas. So, Srivas Pandit, because he is naive, very simple, he's thinking he's a brahmachari, sattvic, ahari. He brought him into his house. Uh, and then he hidden in some place in Sriva's house. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and then uh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood what has happened. So he said, today I am not getting happiness in the kirtan. It looks like there is somebody, Bahirmukha, no great faith in this house. When Mahaprabhu hearing that word, Srivas Pandit became very fearful. And he told this one Brahmana who is only on milk, wanted to have your darshan. That's why I allowed him to stay in my house. Seeing his great austerity and all that. Then hearing this, Mahaprabhu became very angry and then said, Sri Krishna, unless one completely surrendered to Sri Krishna, other than that, completely surrendering to Krishna, drinking only milk like that, if they do some external austerities, they will not get Krishna Bhakti. That's why you keep them away, keep them outside. So this Brahman also by fear he went away. From outside, he wanted to have a little darshan, to attain little darshan. He was seeking, crying. Then most merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he called him and he kept his lotus feet on his head. Then he told, don't always, show this duplicity, you know. He told him like that. So, one time, when nighttime kirtan is going on, there was only one son that was born to Srivasa Pandit. He left his body. Small boy, baby, small boy, very small boy. Then, when the son disappeared, left his body, all the ladies in the house, they were crying. Seeing the ladies crying, he went inside, and then he told, don't cry, stop them. But still they were crying. Then Srivasa Pandit, then he told, if you keep on doing this, I'm going to go and jump into Ganga and give up my life. So then they became quiet. No, ladies were crying. Then it was a long night after Kirtan. Mahaprabhu started telling, today my consciousness somehow is doing something like this. There is something, unhappiness has happened in the house of in Srivasa Pandit. He was asking, something unusual thing has happened in his house, this house. Then Srivasa Pandit is telling, oh, Prabhu, what is there unhappiness when you are so very pleased and you are having, you have here showing your worshipable face, Srimukha. Oh Prabhu, when you are so pleased, your is there in our house. How can there be an unhappiness, cause for unhappiness in my house? But afterwards, the devotees told, Prabhu, one and only son of Srivas, in the middle of the night he left his body. Then Mahaprabhu told, from that time, why you didn't tell me? Then they told, because it may disturb your kirtan. Srivas Pandit told us, don't tell this to Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu is telling, oh, how can I give up such a loving devotee uh, and go? Even though only son left his body, still he did not bother. He didn't want to disturb. And then saying this, Mahaprabhu started crying, tears coming from his eyes. Afterwards, he went near the dead baby, and then he started talking to him. Said, oh, small boy, how he left like a Srivas house, great devotee Srivas. Now, devotee's house, giving up that. Why did you desire to go somewhere else? Srivas Pandit, Bhakta. Then the dead baby started talking. This boy. For how long I was destined to stay in Sriva's house, I stayed. Then, by your own desire, I'm going somewhere else. I'm your eternal, not, dependent living entity. By your desire, against your desire, I cannot do anything. Please bless me such a way. Bless me such a way. Never, in any situation, let me not forget your lotus feet. So, hearing from the small baby, this is amazing. words, the Srivas and all his family attained transcendental knowledge, and their suffering went away. Then Mahaprabhu is telling Srivas, from now on, myself and Nityananda Prabhu, they are all your two children. We are two children, myself and Nityananda Prabhu. We will never leave your house. Huh? We will never leave you. Then Mahaprabhu, when accepting sannyas, when he was going towards Nilachal, like Puri, every year Srivasa Pandit, during Chaturmasya, they used to go to Jagannath Puri. Even at the time of cleansing Gundicha temple, Rath Yatra time, is to stay with Chaitanya. In the front of chariot, 7 mandalis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu organized 7 groups of kirtaniyas in front of Rath Yatra. So out of that, the second one, Srivasa Pandit is the singer and Nityananda Prabhu is the dancer. Then there are many pastimes. Anyway, coming to the end. So the first group, this is second group, right? Srivasa Pandit and Nityananda Prabhu. Srivasa is the singer, Nityananda Prabhu is the dancer. The first group, the main singer is Sarup Damodar and the dancer is Advaita Charya. Then the third group, Mukunda, singer, and then Haridas Thakur is the dancer. Jai, Haridas Thakur ki Jai. And the fourth one, Govinda Ghosh, and then singer, and dancer is Vakreshwar Pandit. Fifth one is singers for Pulina Grama, Kirtaniya Samaj, group of Kirtan. Nartak is Ramananda and Satyaraj. Sixth one, Shantipur, Bhakta Samaj. And then dancer is Achyutananda. The seventh one, the singers are Kandavasi, devotees. Dancer Narahari and Raghunandan. When Mahaprabhu desired to dance, all the 7 groups is to come together. Bah, can imagine the Lila. Bah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. One time, Pratap Rudra, King Pratap Rudra, servant of Pratap Rudra, Harichandan. Harichandan, Pratap Rudra's servant, it is putting his hand on his like shoulder, and he was observing transcendental dance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that time, Srivasa Pandit became immersed in so much love. He came in front of king, and there he was observing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing. So this Harichandan saying, "Oh yes, come in front of king. It is disturbing his thing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." So he told, "Please move." He, he touching him. Srivasa, please move, little give him. But Srivas, so by that, uh, because he was touching him and Srivas Nritya Darshan, Bhava, he got disturbed. And then he came and then hit Harichandan. Then Harichandan became very angry and he wanted to say something. Raja, the king, what he did, he stopped him. Don't do anything. You are fortunate to be get hit by Srivas, such a great devotee. He got hit by, Srivas Pandit touch, he got it. So, like that, King Prataprudra understood. See, this is a thing. When great devotees hit, that is also mercy. Huh? So, Srivas Pandey, when Mahaprabhu took sannyas in Katwaya, he could not tolerate separation from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why uh, thing, uh, he could not separate, feel separation, could not tolerate separation. Navadip, he was left Navadip. He went to Kumarahata. So that is the appearance place of Ishwarapuripal. So Mahaprabhu came there in the birthplace of his guru. Uh, took some mud from that place and then he tied up in his cloth. From that time on, people who go there, they started taking mud from that place. And so much devotees coming and taking mud became a little kadde, meaning like a place when the mud is taken away. So they call it now Chaitanya Doba. And near that, Srivas Pandit Bhajan Kutir. One time, she was looking at Srivas Pandit. Mahaprabhu, he was always engaged in his service. So Mahaprabhu looking at it, he told one time, "You are a householder. You have to earn some money. Then otherwise, how you will be able to support your family?" Then Srivas is telling, "I have no desire to acquire wealth." And then also telling, together he said like this 3 times. It is tali baja, two, three. Then Mahaprabhu asked him, what is the meaning of this? 3 times, uh, is clapping. First he said, one is fasting, 1 day fasting, 2 day fasting, 3 day fasting. Suppose if he doesn't get any money, he will say he will fast for 3 days. And then afterwards, he will said he's going to tie up a, a vessel, gada. Gada meaning a mud pot, big mud pot, will hang himself, filled up with water, and he will immerse in the Ganga. Then Mahaprabhu heard this thing, Srivas, Mahaprabhu time, made a big unkar sound and said, it may be possible, that Lakshmi might have to go for begging, but in your house there cannot be any lack of things for anything. One who serves Sri Krishna, Ananya Chitta, full consciousness, without one pointed consciousness, serving, doing bhajan to Sri Krishna, and his welfare will be taken care of by Krishna himself. Ananya Chintayantoma, Ejana Paripasate, Yogakshemam Vahamiham. Krishna himself, I will take personally their welfare. Whatever they lack, I provide. Whatever they have, they protect. So, like that. Same way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reminding. So, and every year, Srivasa Pandit, along with his brothers, every year, he used to go from Kumaratta to Nilachal. He was going to Nilachal, right? Then to take darshan of Sachi Mata, he used to come to Mayapur also. So one time, in the Nilachal, under the direction of Advaita Acharya, Srivas and all that, they were singing Mahaprabhu's Naam, Rupa Guna Leela. Mahaprabhu became very angry and he gave up that place. But afterwards, in front of those devotees came and lowered his head. He accepted his defeat. So, like that. So many leelas with Srivasa Pandit. So, so tomorrow is disappearance of Srivasa Pandit. So we pay obeisance of beg mercy. We bless that. So Srivasa Pandit ki jai ho. And Yogini Ekadasi. So Ekadasi. Mataji ki jai ho. What is it? Now Yudhishthira Maharaj always asking, about Ekadasi. So he is telling this Ekadasi destroys all. It is like one and only ship, uh, one and only, yes, to take us, carry away from this Bhavasagar. So, and Krishna is telling, he is recalling one historical story on that. Shiva Bhakti Parayan Kuber. In Alkanagar, Shiva Bhakti Parayan, Kubera, there was a king. And he had one Yemamali. There was one who was bringing flowers for this Kubera, for his worship of Shiva. Vishalakshi, she was a very beautiful lady. And they were interested together. So every day he used to bring flowers for worshipping Shiva from Manasarova. He used to give it to Kubera. So one day, what happened? He was so immersed with his wife, in his kama sakta. He could not go for bringing flower. So then the afternoon is coming, going. Kubera became very angry. He said, why this servant has not come, brought the flowers? Then he sent somebody, servant. They came and told this is what happening. He is immersed with his wife together. Then he became very angry, Kubera, and he called him, Yamamali. And he was so angry, he cursed him. You very sinful person. You offended me not bringing flowers. So very soon, with your wife, you go far away. You get afflicted by this kushtaroga, leprosy. You suffer. So he's separated from the place and then suffering from this leprosy. Suffering day and night. But even though, because he was bringing flowers to worship Lord Shiva, he's a Vaishnava. Because of that, he was remembering Lord Shivji. Forgetfulness of Shiva did not happen because he has served Shiva by bringing flowers. So one day, Markandeya Rishi, he appeared there. Moving here and there, suffering. He came to Markandeya Rishi's ashram. Then Markandeya Rishi asked him, by whose curse you got this position? Then he is telling, Yamamal is telling, I was a servant of Kubera. I disobeyed him. I did not bring flowers one day and he cursed me like this. Oh, please make me stop this suffering. Markandeya Rishi said, all right. I will, for your auspiciousness, I'm telling you to do one vrata, one austerity. Please hear. This Ashadha Mas, this Ashadha Mas is going to begin. Krishna Paksha Yogini. Now, you follow that. By this effect of that, your leprosy will go away. So, Krishna is telling, by the Markandeya Rishi's instruction, he followed that and Yogini Ekasi Vatapam. He became free from all these diseases. So that's why he's telling, oh Yudhishthira Maharaj. If they hear this story, that's 80,000 Brahmanas feeding is equivalent to get the fruit of that. One who hears or follows this will become free from all sin. So, this Yogini Ekadasi, Bhakti Janani, he should not miss, for any reason. Ekadasi is our powerful astra, very simple. Krishna has provided a powerful means of getting away from so many difficulties. So we should always glorify and follow Ekasiti. Now our time is up. Next day, time we have to, anyway, we'll begin because we'll not have much time to do. See, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rath Yatra is going to begin, right? Rath Yatra is going to begin. And the main thing about Rath Yatra is for a devotees, for sadhakas, practitioners, is the cleansing of Gundicha Mandir temple. So this pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he showed is one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the king, they used to make his servants, paid servants to clean the Gundicha temple. See, what is Rath Yatra? From Neelachal to Sundarachal. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Sudarshan, traveling, right? So, Gundicha temple. Gundicha, where during Rath Yatra time, Jagannath stays there. So, that time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, he called one day Kashi Mishra. Kashi Mishra is the guru of the king. I have one request for you. Every year, the servants of king cleanses the Gundicha temple. This time, let him give us the opportunity for us. We will clean I will clean along with my devotees. We don't need any wages. We need only brooms and the pots to carry water. Then, when he told this to king was a little amazed, but then when he understood why he wants to do that, then he was very pleased. He said, okay, let them take any amount of anything they want. Brooms, pots, like that. So next day, like day before Rath Yatra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the morning itself, all the devotees came together. And then they all wanted to give him flowers and then chandan, But Mahaprabhu very nicely, he with great respect, he paid obeisances to everybody. And then all their forehead, he personally put chandan. Then Mahaprabhu touched lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. Then Mahaprabhu didn't have any feeling that he is a guru. I like to respect everyone without expecting anything. But Mahaprabhu's devotees who were going to go with Mahaprabhu, they were touching one another's feet. And then Mahaprabhu gave everyone one broom. Then from Jagannath Mandir, everybody started going towards Gundicha Mandir, doing kirtan and kirtan. When they approached Gundicha temple, then Mahaprabhu started doing cleaning by himself, by the broom. Then he cleansing top, bottom, everywhere. And all around him, so many unlimited devotees cleansing. Even the Mahaprabhu is Swayam Sri Krishna, but he himself cleansing the temple. So to give instruction to everybody, he's telling all his associates. When we are cleansing, when we are doing brooming, we should all do kirtan. We have to chant Krishna's name. and we have to remember him. Then only Jagannath mercy will happen. Will to Krupa. Like others, if you just do cleaning without taking his name, that will only become karma. It will not happen bhakti. See, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructing. When you are doing service to, we should sing, chant his name. Otherwise, it becomes karma. Some sukruti will happen, but we cannot enter Bhagavad Bhakti. They saying he himself started japa, Bhagavan's Lord's name. So everybody started doing kirtan, Krishna Nam, and then they are doing cleansing. So similarly, in our life, each and every work during that, if we do kirtan of Krishna's name, then our heart also becomes pure. Then we can enter Shuddha Bhagavad Bhakti. So in the beginning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he removed from the broom, the grass, stones, uh, grass, stones, collected and throwing away from the temple. Away. Then he's telling devotees, I want to see who has collected, how much each one has collected the grass, the dust, and all that thing. Then each one is showing how much they have collected. Otherwise, he might have to make some show. Then Mahaprabhu himself going to every devotee, inspecting how much they have collected. If one has collected a lot of dust and this grass and this stone, he appreciated them more. He encouraged them. One who is not done properly, Mahaprabhu, with love, is is giving him. Afterwards, Mahaprabhu, one who is cleansing very nicely, he told them, one who is not able to clean properly, you should give them instruction, you should help them to become expert in cleansing. So this way, all the devotees, very lovingly, they were cleansing. Then, when it was seen at the end, who has collected the highest, it was Mahaprabhu himself. Collected more grass, the stones and the dust. One time, even though it was all clean by the brooms, Mahaprabhu was not happy. Again, he started cleansing again. And then when second time it was cleansed, he was little happy. But even then, in the temple, there was a very subtle dust and also this like a sticky thing, like a thread, which cannot be removed by the broom. So 100 people, they they started with pots of water, and they were waiting for the instruction. Mahaprabhu told them, he gave instruction, bring, water pots. So unlimited people bringing from the Sarovara, water, lake, from the lake bringing water. And one who could not, because so many people bringing, one who could not enter this lake, they went for the wells. There they were taking out water. And they were cleansing the old temple. And the Haridwani is also going, chanting and kirtan. Other than kirtan, Krishna kirtan, there was nothing else they could hear. Krishna, Krishna. And they used to pass suddenly. Krishna, part. And then expect. Yeah. If by chance if the pot gets broken, they say Krishna, Krishna. And very soon they were used to get a new one pot. So like this. And the whole place was washed with water. And every corner, nook and corner was completely cleansed. And in the water that runs away from the temple, they were seeing like there was a heavy flow, as if some lake is overflowing. So much water is going out. But Mahaprabhu saying here and there, there's like a thread getting stuck. It is still there. Then Mahaprabhu took his cloth and then cleansing. So like this, Mahaprabhu, through this cleansing of Gundicha temple, is giving an instruction. If there is any fortunate living entity who wants to request Krishna to sit in the throne of his heart, if one wants to bring Krishna, request Krishna to come sit in the throne of his heart, first of all, he has to make his heart, the impurities in his heart, cleanse, and make it the heart very pure, peaceful, and it should be bright. It will be effulgent with bhakti. It is very essential. In our heart, if we have like a grass, like a grass, they are like kanta, meaning nails, like a nail, sharp nail like that. Then dust, and then the stone, all these anarthas. Even if there is a little bit of it, then Param, highest to be served, Lord Krishna will not take rest there, will not appear there. This is the essence of the Gundicha temple cleansing. So our time, we will now We'll continue a few more minutes. What are kind of anarthas, unwanted things in our heart? Anyabhilash, other desires, karma, jnana, and yoga. Other than that, there is nothing else. So Rupa Goswami has to Anyabhilashita shunya jnana karmadi anavrutam anukulena krishnanushilanam bhakti ruttama. What is the idea? Shuddha bhakti. So other than bhakti, any kind of this Anyabhilash, jnana karma yoga tapa, and then bhakti is pratikula, meaning it's not favorable to bhakti. And then this Atma's nitya, eternal, natural tendency, that is bhakti, which is not covered. That is Shuddha Bhakti. So with Shuddha Sattvamaya Bhakti, only through that Krishna, without Shuddha Sattva Bhakti, in our heart, Krishna's Avirbhava will not happen, not appear. So what is Anya Vilash? The thing is, as long as I am staying in this world, I will enjoy through my senses. So that is Anya Vilash. I will stay in this world, enjoying my senses. That is like pruna. Can't is like grass. It's like a sharp grass. And what does it do? The very soft Kevala Bhakti, very soft. That will pinch. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is removing this grass, pointed grass. Then Yaga Yajna Dana Sampatana. Then this karma chesta, thing, activities. Oh, what is the thing? Oh, I will enjoy in the heavenly planet. And also I will enjoy in this world. That kind of the subtle desire. It is like a dust. And what this will do is it will cover the heart's mirror. So that's why Narottam Thakur says, where Lord will take rest in the heart of, in the desire, in the bhakta's heart. Tomare Hruday Sada Govinda Vishram. Arthat, in the heart of devotees, Sri Govinda takes rest. In others' heart, there is always demand. Oh Lord, I want this, I want this, I want. Big list. I want this, I want this. In devotees' heart, there is no demand. So there is no demand, so Lord can be rested. He will not be disturbed. Then, what is this stone kind of thing? See, we understood sharp grass, dust. Now the stone. This is Nirvishesha Jnana, Yoga Dicchesta. Nirvishesha, he has no form like that. In that state, forget about doing service to Krishna, that is far away. But these activities, it is like pressing Sri Hari's body, making pointed, hurting Sri Hari's body. With this, Lord will never appear in such a heart. And even though we see in the living entity's heart, even though the karma and jnana, the activities are gone far away, still there is a very subtle, mala, inauspicious, the is there, inauspicious thing, uncleansing things. So that is what kuti nati pratishta asha jiva himsha nishidachara labha puja. It is like that. So what is kuti nati meaning? Duplicity, kapadata. Kuti nati. This is very subtle. Okay. That's why Krishna came and first killed Putana. Duplicity. Because she is from outside, she is showing mamata. Oh, love, I love Krishna. He's telling Mother Yashoda. You don't know how to love. I love so much Krishna. But inside, poison. Huh? Uh, so as long as there is a duplicity in our heart, till then we cannot enter Bhagavad Bhajan. Then Pratisthasha is like, oh, I will do bhajan in a lonely place. Then what? People will appreciate me. They will bless me. They will call me great. And uh, so, this kind of thing. Pratisthasha. Uh, then thinking like one example Gurudev is giving, like Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was in a nirjan, very lonely place. Then I will follow Anukarana, just follow. Anukarana. So that will not make him happy. They will fall down again. Imitators, imitators. Just imitating is no good. Then Jiva Himsa is in any way through our tongue, mind, and then our heart. We should not give any difficulty to anyone. We give difficulty through our tongue, mind, and the heart. That is Himsa. We should not hit anybody, hatredness. So these things, it will not go away by just doing brooming and then watering. There is like a little string stuck. And what is this? This is aparadha toward the Vaishnava. That's why Mahaprabhu to give instruction. By his own clothes, he rubbed them, cleaned them. Nisiddhachara is Nishiddha achara, meaning what is forbidden activity. So, like Rupa Goswami, these forces, Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam jiva vegam udropasta vegam yetan vegan yo vishayeta dhiraha sarva matimam prutrim sasishya. So, like this, Gurudev is explaining. We will continue there on Thursday, and also we will take up some questions because our time is up. This is a very, very important part of Jagannath Rath-yatra, Gundicha temple cleansing. So, to the extent we to put this into practice, to that extent we will be satisfied. To that extent, Lord Jagannath will be satisfied. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo namaha. We pray Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all his associates, how they cleansed Gundicha temple. Wow. So same way, maybe his Lord Chaitanya and his servants may bless us to cleanse our heart, so that it will be a sitting place for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Vaishnava. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dandavat pranam to you.
Dandavat Pranam Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam.